summer, winter, spring, or fall. Your home in the Rockies has it all. So get up, get ready to start your day. The coffee's brewing, you're on your way. The fun is waiting outside your door. Good morning, Vail.
Hey, good morning, Vail. It's Tuesday and it's a rainy start to our day, 44 degrees outside of our studios here in Avon, and it's 7:01 a.m. and we are going to be seeing a picture of Vail and what's going on over there in just a moment. But good morning, I am Ashley Prell. I'm going to be your host here in the studio. We have Mark Sassy out and about roving. He's going to be having an epic morning adventure, doing some fly fishing this morning. And to kick things off, wanted to tell you a little bit about something that's going on in both Vail and Beaver Creek Mountains. So we have an elk calving closure that's in effect until July 1st. And the deal is with this that the elk like to have their babies about this time of year, and they separate from the pack. And in these specific areas of both Vail and Beaver Creek, we are looking at some serious terrain that is closed off because we don't have we have a lot of trail access that goes through those areas and could disturb the elk calving process. And so basically until July 1st, you want to stay out of the back bowls of Vail, you want to stay off the western portion of Beaver Creek, and you want to make sure that you aren't disturbing the calving process because that could affect our elk population for next season. So until July 1st, just stay in the lower portions of the mountain. You want to stay in the eastern side of Beaver Creek. You want to stay out of the back bowls of Vail, and there's still plenty of terrain to get out and explore to avoid those areas, but just be aware that that is going on until July 1st. So a lot of terrain is open over at Beaver Creek. For instance, Alley's Way is one of my favorite. Aspen Glade is another one. The Village Loop Trail is a great one to get out on if you just want to, just kind of get your feet wet. And today it's definitely going to be a soggy day for a hiking adventure. So I would say if you have those waterproof layers, that is going to be incredibly important for whatever you might be up to. And, Mark Sassy, speaking of getting out there in the elements, he is having an epic morning adventure this morning. Mark, where are you? What are you going to be up to today?
Show your kids just how epic life can be at Epic Discovery, Vail Mountain's newest summer experience.
So recently, my son's band was signed by a record label.
A record deal? Unbelievable.
Why Blake and Chris chose Verizon.
Whenever we're about to get on a stage for a huge audience, I always give my dad like a FaceTime kind of moment before we do our thing.
You see the crowd, you see the emotion.
He has that experience for the first time with me, and it's really important to me.
I created a rock star.
The network more people rely on gives you more. Like iPhone XR with select iPads for as low as $30 a month. That's Verizon.
Hi, I'm Dan Talene, owner of Carrots Jewelers in Vail Village. I've been a custom jeweler in Vail for more than 35 years. Here at Carrots, our passion is exclusive custom jewelry, and we take pride in our one-of-a-kind designs. Carrots is a working studio gallery of fine art jewelry, accented with selected paintings, sculpture, and ceramics. For more on our custom designs, call 476-4760 or visit our website at carrotsvail.com.
All aboard!
Step on. Take a look around. And take a listen. Relax to the rhythm of the train on the tracks. For the kids, and the kid in all of us. The Leadville, Colorado and Southern Railroad.
Summer adventure begins in Beaver Creek. Hike, bike, jeep, climb, and discover the natural beauty of Beaver Creek Resort. Take in the alpine backdrop while jumping to new heights on the bungee trampoline and mining for treasures with gem panning. There's something for the whole family. Visit beavercreek.com/activities for more information.
Na 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 na. Hey hey hey. Goodbye. Hey, goodbye.
The world's first 6-function multi-pro tailgate, available only on the next generation GMC Sierra.
This Weather and Mountain Report is brought to you by GMC, the exclusive partner of Vail Resorts.
And we are going to be taking a look here at our back patio. It's nice and lush and green out there at the moment, and we are expecting to see rain showers throughout the day today. And look for those temperatures to be pretty nice and cool too. So we're going to be seeing, a pretty strong chance of moisture throughout the entire day, and you want to make sure you have that rain jacket with you, that you're also just prepared for any indoor activities that you might need. So it's going to be a soggy day out there for our Tuesday forecast, but things will be changing up a little bit, and we'll be seeing those temperatures rebounding as we get into tomorrow and Thursday, and we're also going to be seeing a little bit more sunshine toward the end of the week. But we are going to take a quick break, and we'll be right back with more Good Morning Vail.
Oh baby, come on and say it now. Just let the words come out.
No calories, no sweeteners, all smiles. Bubbly sparkling water. Crack.
My friends keep me on the go, even when my back pain says stop.
New Aspercreme Warming Patch. Medicated warmth that's not bulky. Relieves pain up to 8 hours with no odor.
All we smell is fresh air.
New Aspercreme Warming Patch and Gel.
Hi everybody, I'm Mark Sassy. I'm a TV host for Good Morning Vail and TV8. And when I'm not talking about the outdoors, I'm in the middle of the outdoors. I spend my free time on the rivers fly fishing. We are here to engage our member communities and tell them about our programs that we have at Holy Cross, with an emphasis on renewable energy and some of the other energy efficiency programs that we have at Holy Cross. What we've decided to do is provide members a free brat and a free beer. We're going to be doing events at each of our member communities, so in both valleys that we serve, and we encourage you to come, grab a beer, grab a brat, ask a couple questions. So 3 things. We're cleaning up our power supply. We're going to be providing you new opportunities to use electricity in a more environmental and cost-effective way. And we're going to be building up our grid to accommodate all these new demands and also be more resilient, more secure, and frankly, more flexible to meet the challenges that we face going on. We have always, for the last 80 years, strived to provide safe, affordable, and reliable electricity. And none of this new stuff that we're going to do is taken away from that. If anything, it's going to make it better. It's going to make it easier to do so. But we're also going to do it in a way which is more cost-effective, a way that is more sustainable, and frankly, a way that gives you more opportunity. Our goal is to put the power in your hands. Welcome to Signature Hole. Our adventures today have brought us to the community of Eagleville, and we are at the Eagleville Golf Club. Now, Eagleville Golf Club has been around for decades. There's a lot of history here, and it's a beautiful course, and they have a lot of options for everybody. We're going to give you a little tour around the course. We're also going to find out what the director of golf, Ryan Flam, thinks is his favorite hole. Ryan, good to see you.
Thanks, Mark.
So let's talk a little bit about this course. It's been around for how long?
Yeah, since the mid-'70s is when they first designed it. They came down in the area and saw the land and saw what creative opportunities they had to put an awesome championship golf course out here. So it's been around for quite a few years, but has developed nicely into just a great overall fun course for everyone to play.
So 18 holes of golf, then you also have a par 3 course located just steps away from here.
Just down the road from us is our short par 3 course, which has 9 holes on it. And it's a great course for beginners or people that just want to play for about an hour or so. Okay. The longest hole is only about 130 yards long. It also has a new fun game called foot golf on the Willow Creek par 3 course. You actually kick a soccer ball towards a bigger hole and try to keep score just like you would in regular golf. So something a little bit different for a lot of different kinds of play out there.
I love it. That's way too fun. All right, if you had to pick one hole here at the Eagleville Golf Club that would be your signature hole, what would that be?
Well, you know, that's a great question because we have so many good ones, but I think that hole number 18 is my personal favorite, and a lot of the visitors that come to the golf course really like to play that hole time and time again, and that one really stands out in my mind.
Can you take time out of your day and we can go play the entire hole from start to finish?
I think that sounds great. Let's grab our clubs.
That sounds great, Ryan. Thank you.
Great day.
I know, it is a great day. Number 18 has no idea what's in store for it. Here we come. So Ryan, 7,805 feet in elevation at this tee box for 18. What does that mean for us when we're teeing off, what to expect?
Yeah, well, first of all, it's a great finishing hole, par 5, elevated tee box. You've got about 100-foot elevation drop into the fairway there. I like to hit hybrid here because if I hit driver, I'm going to go too far and get a little bit some trouble as it gets a little bit more narrow.
Would you mind taking the honors and teeing off, showing us what it's all about?
Absolutely. Sounds
all right,
great.
Sounds good.
Boom. Right there. Good swing.
See that?
Look at that. We're in the fairway. Nice. That'll play.
That's a heck of a shot, Ryan. Good job.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. There it is, Ryan. You jarred that one. Thank you for letting us come out and play. Nice work.
You got it.
Like this hole number 18.
If people want to come and play Eagle Vale, what would you recommend?
Yeah, we appreciate coming out. I think the best place to find us is going to be on our website, www.eaglevalegolfclub.com.
This Weather and Mountain Report is brought to you by GMC, the exclusive partner of Vail Resorts.
Hey, good morning from the TV8 Vail studio. We have a very soggy day ahead of us for this Tuesday, June 18th. But hey, great news, right, to see this moisture pretty consistently in our forecast. And once we get into tomorrow and Thursday, things are going to be changing quite a bit. But looking what's happening with our temperatures for today, we're going to be seeing that high only reaching into the 50s for the Vail Village area. And keep in mind that that's right around 8,100 feet above sea level. So we're going to be looking at about an 80% chance of that rain throughout the day, and by 8 o'clock we could see those temperatures in the 40s. Now, as we look at what's happening for our evening forecast, our overnight low tonight will be a little bit warmer than what we've seen at about 42 degrees, and again, we still are looking at some of those showers and then some cloudy skies overnight with that sunset at 8:37 p.m. Now, as we go into those conditions along the I-70 corridor today, watch out for that standing water on the roads. That's definitely going to be a factor, especially over Vail Pass. 69 in Denver with an 80% chance of rain, and 59 in Vail, 56 for a high in Avon, and 63 in Eagle. But here's where things really start to get a little bit of sunny, a little bit different. We'll be seeing those temperatures once again in the 60s for Wednesday and Thursday. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, just a chance of those afternoon showers, but temperatures staying pretty consistent in the 60s, although we could see a little bit of a dip on over the weekend. So a little bit of that nice, cool start to the summertime here in the Vail Valley, and a great time to be here. We have a lot going on. Now, we want to make sure that you are staying safe out there on the roads, and there's some big projects taking place. I'm going to tell you all about it next.
This road report is brought to you by Big O Tires, the team you trust, with locations in Avon, Frisco, Glenwood Springs, and Basalt.
Now, something that's going to be taking place at Beaver Creek over the next few days is they are going to be restriping the road. So they're kind of doing it in a structured pattern. They're not, listing exactly which one is going to be taking place first, but just know that throughout Beaver Creek, really over the next few days, there's going to be a lot of work going on, a lot of restriping taking place, and so that could cause some delays if you're headed up to the resort to, go grab a bite to eat at the Coyote Cafe, or maybe you're going to head out for a little bit of a hike. So just be aware that that is going to be taking place, and we have a road shot from Vail Pass here, and if you were going to be out there on Vail Pass today, you want to watch out for the water collecting in the grooves of the road that have been formed just from this winter. We had a lot of people come and visit, and so you will find just some of that standing water out there on the road. So the slower you go, the better the traction will be on your tires, and you want to just give yourself plenty of space in front of you, between you and the next car in front of you. And also watch out for wildlife. That is definitely a factor. I had a good friend that had an encounter with a deer yesterday, and it's never a good time. So just keep your eyes peeled for those critters on the side of the road. All right, we're going to take a quick break, and we'll be right back with more of your Tuesday edition of Good Morning Vail.
Oh, no.
Oh, no. For all your car's big O no's, there's always a big O yes. Right now, buy 3, get 1 free on select in-stock tires with paid installation purchase. Big O Tires, the team you trust.
Part of travel is the journey, and it's not only about where you're going, but how you get to your destination. With over 35 years of experience, Epic Mountain Express is the best way to begin your trip to the Rockies. Enjoy complimentary Wi-Fi and relax in the comfort of our shuttles and SUVs. With service out of Denver International and Eagle County Airport, trust our professional drivers to get you there in confidence and comfort. Start off your trip right with Epic Mountain Express.
There's something fresh going on at the Coyote Cafe. Sip an all-natural margarita and share some Coyote nachos. Really hungry? Jump into these fresh sizzling fajitas or one of our classically prepared Mexican dishes. Try our fresh, never-frozen half-pound burger, classic blue cheese, or go ahead and throw a little bacon on there. Not enough? You gotta try the signature Chili 14, 7 fresh peppers and 7 dried chilies combined to blow your mind. Freshen things up at the Coyote Cafe, Beaver Creek's first restaurant and bar.
Summer adventure begins in Beaver Creek. Hike, bike, jeep, climb, and discover the natural beauty of Beaver Creek Resort. Take in the alpine backdrop while jumping to new heights on the bungee trampoline and mining for treasures with gem panning. There's something for the whole family. Visit beavercreek.com/activities for more information.
Here at PSI, we've been serving the Valley's plumbing, heating, and drain cleaning needs for over 18 years. We are expert technicians with the knowledge and training to provide prompt and professional maintenance and repair. Our fleet of vehicles are equipped with the most advanced technology and tools available today. PSI is committed to providing the best possible service and guarantee our work. Call us anytime, day or night. PSI is here for you 24/7, 365. We look forward to hearing from you.
Hey, welcome back to the top of Vail Pass. It's time now for Epic Morning. Epic Morning, just so y'all know if you're just tuning in for the first time, allows us as hosts for Good Morning Vail to venture out and explore and share. In the wintertime, we call it First Chair, where we actually go up on top of the mountain and we get to ski first thing in the morning and share with everybody the temperatures and the snow conditions. And in the summertime, we get to go and do other activities. Ashley may go on a hike, may go on a bike ride. She always has lots of great history to share with everybody. For me today, I was planning to go fishing up at Black Lakes. Now, I know that I started to show you this in the beginning of the show. Black Lakes, top of Vail Pass, 10,500 feet. This area, usually around Father's Day, wide open, full of fish, very accessible for fishing. But with the cold temperatures and all the snow that we've seen this winter, still frozen up here. There's a couple spots. That spot right down there might actually be accessible for me to see if I can catch a fish. But it's cool up here this morning. We're looking at about 37 degrees first thing today at the Black Lakes. Now, the bike path is open. You can actually ride the bike path by the Black Lakes. It brings you all the way down into Vail, and you can continue on that bike path really all the way down towards Edwards and beyond. And along the way, you're going to find the Black Lakes. And it's a great spot to come up for a day, picnic, go for a little bit of a hike. But even though, once again, the snow is kind of a hindrance at this point until it all melts. I'm going to go down and fish a little bit. I'm rigging up my fly rod right now. I'm kind of curious to see what these fish are doing in these colder water temperatures. Those water temperatures have got to be 33 degrees, maybe 34 degrees. And keep in mind also, the reason why I came up here was because our river levels, Gore Creek and the Eagle River, flowing big right now with the snow melt, unaccessible really for fishing from the banks. You want to be safe. You don't want to be taking any chances walking along the shoreline. So I thought, oh, I'll go explore a little still water like the Black Lakes and still get a chance to fish. And can be kind of shut down because of Mother Nature's blessings from the winter time. But I'm going to head right down here right now. Hey, so I'm going to head back, get myself all set up for fishing. We want to introduce you to the Eagle Valley Library District coming up next, and a great program they have. It's called Books in Bloom. Let's take a look.
Hi, welcome to Books in Bloom, Eagle Valley Library District's premier author event, where we connect authors and readers and fellow literary lovers in an afternoon celebrating the literary word. Attendees get to eat delicious food while listening to their favorite authors speak about their creative writing process and their inspirations in becoming authors. They also get to ask their burning questions and get a signed copy of their books from these authors.
I come up to Books in Bloom every year with two other friends,
And we drive up from Denver because we love to read and we love authors, and there are always great authors here every year that we've been here.
Friday night, didn't ask when she was due.
This is an intimate author event. You know, it's not very big. You can talk to the authors while you're having your delicious food, and you can ask them lots of questions, and it's just I don't know, it's interesting. It's fun to see the authors.
Setting and Lydia really want to merge. Pat, you want me to write 2 Pat?
Come for the setting, but stay for the people. I mean, it's just a really fun location and beautiful surroundings, but it's the people here who are really engaged and will make a trip worth it.
This Weather and Mountain Report is brought to you by Beaver Creek Resort.
This is a live look at the golf course at Beaver Creek, and you can see how just green and lush everything is right now, and we are going to continue to see a lot of moisture in the forecast today. And right now where I'm standing on our back patio here in Avon, it's just one of those beautiful mountain mornings when it kind of looks like a I don't know, like an Irish Springs commercial or something along those lines. I love when you have the low-lying clouds, and it's just a beautiful time to be here, and it just smells so good. And today we're going to be seeing those rain showers and scattered thunderstorms throughout the day, with those temperatures reaching into the 50s, about an 80% chance of rain. And tonight our low at 42 degrees, and we still continue to see the rain into the early evening, and then starting to turn into mostly cloudy skies overnight. Now, if you're planning on getting out to explore Beaver Creek, maybe you're going to go for a hike, maybe check out Alley's Way or maybe Aspen Glade, you're going to find those temperatures today in the 50s, the low 50s. And then let's say you're going to head over to Breckenridge, 44 degrees mid-mountain over there, but keep in mind that those are temperatures above 10,000 feet. Now, looking at our extended forecast, this is where things get exciting. So we start to see sunshine back in the forecast for Wednesday and for Thursday. Those temperatures also in the upper 60s. So keep in mind that Thursday is the kickoff to the first rodeo of the season for Beaver Creek, and all of the activities, the little pre-party, if you will be taking place in the village starting around 2:30, and then the doors open at 5 o'clock at the rodeo down in Avon. And there's going to be, of course, bull riding, bronc riding, calf roping, the calf scramble. There's going to be the mutton bustin', and of course some great margaritas. So keep that in mind coming up this Thursday. Now, speaking of some great food and drinks, if you happen to be a customer of Holy Cross Energy, they're doing a really cool new outreach event. It's called Brats and Kilowatts, and we're going to check that out next.
We are here to engage our member communities and tell them about our programs that we have at Holy Cross, with an emphasis on renewable energy and some of the other energy efficiency programs that we have at Holy Cross. What we've decided to do is provide members a free brat and a free beer. We're going to be doing events at each of our member communities, so in both valleys that we serve, and we encourage you to come, grab a beer, grab a brat, ask a couple questions. So 3 things. We're cleaning up our power supply. We're going to be providing you new opportunities to use electricity in a more environmental and cost-effective way. And we're going to be building up our grid to accommodate all these new demands and also be more resilient, more secure, and frankly, more flexible to meet the challenges that we face going on. We have always, for the last 80 years, strived to provide safe, affordable, and reliable electricity. And none of this new stuff that we're going to do is taken away from that. If anything, it's going to make it better. It's going to make it easier to do so. But we're also going to do it in a way which is more cost-effective, a way that is more sustainable, and frankly, a way that gives you more opportunity. Our goal is to put the power in your hands.
Engel & Volkers is committed to providing the highest level of service to buyers and sellers in the Vail Valley. With decades of experience marketing Vail Valley properties, we are backed by a global company with over 800 offices and 10,000 agents worldwide. This extensive international network offers unparalleled national and international exposure for our most exclusive listings. To learn more, stop by our Vail Village or Beaver Creek offices and meet with one of our exceptional advisors.
Summer adventure begins in Beaver Creek. Hike, bike, jeep, climb, and discover the natural beauty of Beaver Creek Resort. Take in the alpine backdrop while jumping to new heights on the bungee trampoline and mining for treasures with gem panning. There's something for the whole family. Visit beavercreek.com/activities for more information.
Vail and Espanol magazine. Write your success story. 100 elegantly printed pages will show your product in a massive but personalized way to allow your business to grow in a preferred and exclusive brand. Advertise in Vail and Espanol magazine, a window to the world with a Latin taste.
Christie Sports has 2 convenient bike shops in the Vail Valley. A new full-service shop in West Vail and a rental shop on Bridge Street near Gondola 1. The experts at Christie Sports provide unmatched service and product knowledge, featuring mountain, bike path, and road bikes from Scott and Trek. Christie Sports has bike rentals for kids and adults, including free delivery. And expert mechanics guarantee 24-hour turnaround on basic tunes. When you need bikes in the Vail Valley, think Christie Sports.
Hey, joining us in the studio, I've got Peggy Chanel Ziegling with the Outlets at Silverthorne. And we're going to be talking about some amazing ladies' clothing and girls' clothing today with Ann Taylor. Is this correct?
Taylor, yes.
First off, thanks for being here. Nice to see you.
Thank you. You too.
I love it when you come in.
Well, I love being here.
We have way too much fun.
Absolutely, we do.
Tell us about Ann Taylor. This is Ann Taylor Factory.
This is Ann Taylor Factory.
Okay.
It's in the Red Village at the Outlets at Silverthorne. Okay. You want to take your savings card because you're going to get an extra discount.
And you can pick these up. You can pick the savings cards up
at the Welcome
for free,
Center.
Right? At the Welcome Center.
Right. Yeah. Down from Starbucks. Get your Starbucks. Go to the Colorado Welcome Center at Silverthorne.
So you go to the Outlets to shop. Outlets at Silverthorne. The stores have discounts already, but they're going to give you a free, deeper discount card.
Right. And no one's going to ask you, do you have your VIP savings card when you go to shop? So you want to just have it. Have it in your back pocket.
Show it.
Oh,
off.
Yeah. Don't leave home without it.
Okay, so let's talk about, you brought in some models today.
I do. We first have beautiful Rachel, and Rachel has on gingham. Gingham is such a hot trend for summer. You're going to see that black and white gingham umbrella. You know how it always rains here in the valley.
You never know. And gingham umbrella?
Yes. Oh, yeah. She's styling. She's got her black and white adorable Cardi sweater, which is really fun. It's all piped with the white.
Cute.
Her tie front tee, and look at those adorable shorts. And then she also has fabulous leather crisscross. They're almost checkered. I want to call them Louis Vuitton inspired sandals. Her whole outfit would be $369. Comes to $150. She bought everything, so she's going to save over $200.
And then along with that discount card, the VIP savings card, it's another 15% off of $100 or more.
Yes.
That's an amazing deal for sure.
It really is. It
I
really,
love
really
it.
is.
Okay, who do we have next?
Okay, next we have Evangelina. And Evangelina has on a lavender jumpsuit. Jumpsuits are so on trend for summer.
Okay.
So she's got this lavender adorable jumpsuit. We've tied it into a bow. It's got a bow detail, belt detailing. It's all part of it. We've got her plaid fun scarf. Again, plaids are so hot. Her fabulous scarf, all of her jewelry. Look at that leather, amazing laser cut bag. And then she also has her lavender suede shoes, which have a bow detailing to them. Her whole outfit, jewelry included, is $305 retail.
Drum roll.
Comes to $155. She's going to save $149. All at Ann Taylor.
Wow,
Yep.
and that is a super
Isn't that a
beautiful
great
outfit.
look?
It really is.
She
Great
looks
colors.
fabulous.
I love it, and that's just one of the many options you're going to find at Ann Taylor Factory in
That's
the Red
right.
Village.
That's right.
Sabrina's up next.
Okay, well, Sabrina is my lady in red today because she looks like the lady in red. There she is, only she's not in total red, but she's got her flip-flop hat on. She's got her amazing jacket. It's more of a linen detailing jacket. It's got really pretty lines to it. Her floral sundress, which is really cute
Love
and
the sundress.
belted. We've added pearls, so she's got that classy look to her. And then of course she's got her amazing sandals. Her whole outfit would be $448, comes to $243. Sabrina's saving $205.
And
Way
that's
to go.
just a smattering of what you're going to find at Ann Taylor Factory, once again in the Red Village. And it's ever changing, and also, like you've told me before, go to the back of the store because there's always going to be that rack that might have some deeper discounts, and get the VIP card. This is the Outlets at Silverthorne. I've got Peggy Zieglin and the beautiful models from Ann Taylor Factory.
This weather report is brought to you by the Outlets at Silverthorne. 3 villages, hundreds of brands, one great Rocky Mountain location.
All right, time now for your Outlets of Silverthorne weather report. Here's a live shot from Keystone Lake, located at the base of Keystone. This is one of those places that you can go and check out the monster trout. You can't fish in there. They've got dispensers of food, and you can drop in a quarter and get pellets and feed these massive rainbow trout. It's really neat. You can walk out on the dock and they all come swirling over and they get to hang out with you, and it's almost feeling like they're your pets. You can almost pet them. But up here at Black Lakes today, at the top of Vail Pass, halfway between Keystone and the Vail area, we have some clouds. It was sprinkling lightly before. I think we're going to see the rain kind of continue on and off throughout the day. That's what the National Weather Service is calling for, along with our snow reports. Snow is still apparent up here at the higher elevations for sure. For 80% chance of passing showers and thunderstorms more into the afternoon hours. Then we'll see things change tomorrow. We'll see 41 to start, 56, roughly 56 to 60 degrees will be our high temperature in Vail. So it is going to gradually warm up eventually. Tonight, we'll see temperatures in the low 40s. Sun setting at 8:37. And we have about a 40% chance of continued passing showers and thunderstorms expected. Now, if you're going to be heading to Beaver Creek or to Vail or Keystone or Breckenridge, keep in mind resorts are kind of getting into the swing of being open up again for the summertime. You'll find 59 at Vail. For Beaver Creek, temperatures 51 mid-mountain. That's what you can expect there. For Breckenridge, 44 degrees mid-mountain, a little bit cooler with their elevation, and then Keystone about 54 degrees. So cloud cover, showers, and thunderstorms on and off. Your 5-day forecast, these temperatures are all for the base of Vail. We'll see temperatures trending upper 50s, low to mid 60s all the way through the weekend. Wednesday looks to be clearing up okay, 65 for a high, 10% chance of maybe a passing shower, but sunshine for that day. Sunny skies for Thursday, and then more showers possibly Friday and Saturday, and then maybe clearing up for Sunday. All right, this weather report has been brought to you by the Outlets at Silverthorne, located at exit 205. We'll be taking a break from our Tuesday edition of Good Morning Vail. In the studio, we're going to introduce you to a great auto parts place and repair shop for your vehicles in Eagleville. It's called Action Jackson. We'll be right back.
We're for the fashion forward and budget minded. We've got the brands that set you apart, the style to make you stand out, the looks that let you shine. We're for the dreamers, the doers, and the savers. Outlets at Silverthorne. Elevate your savings. Save up to 70% off on over 50 of the best designer brands as you stroll through our 3 beautiful shopping villages.
Do something great for you at Simply Massage. Get any 60-minute session for $89. Buy 5 sessions and get 1 free. With 4 mountain locations, relaxation is just a step away.
Lion's Head Jewelers. A mainstay of Lion's Head Village for more than a decade, our 4,000 square foot gallery is home to the largest selection of one-of-a-kind designer jewelry in the Vail Valley. Come see our breathtaking array of museum-quality fossils, meteorites, and collectible minerals. Explore Lion's Head Jewelers. Spend an afternoon with us. You'll come in as a customer and leave as a friend.
With Fidelity Wealth Management, you get straightforward advice, tailored recommendations, tax-efficient investing strategies, and a dedicated advisor to help you grow and protect your wealth. Fidelity Wealth Management.
All aboard!
Step on. take a look around, and take a listen. Relax to the rhythm of the train on the tracks. For the kids, and the kid in all of us, the Leadville, Colorado and Southern Railroad.
Welcome back to Good Morning Vail. If you have some issues with your car, I think we've all experienced this at some point in the Vail Valley. We're not very nice to our cars up here, but you are in luck because I have some guests that are going to help you out. We have Ross and Jackson here this morning. Good morning.
Good morning.
And you guys are from Action Jackson Auto.
Correct.
Okay, so Ross, first of
Yes.
all, tell me where this name came from and also where you guys are located.
Well, the name is, it's just really from Jackson here. It's Jackson Rose over here, who's my firstborn daughter, who's, how old are you, Jackson?
6.5.
6.5.
So 6.5, and just thought the name was great. A couple people had mentioned that name as a nickname for her, and obviously there's a movie back in the 80s, say Action Jackson. I just thought it rang pretty nicely and kind of is very memorable, so that's why we named it Action Jackson right after you, right?
Were you really excited when they named it after you?
I was very excited, and I'm like, what am I supposed to do on stuff? So he's just like, we're going to take a picture.
Right, and so you guys had the really cool logo of you driving this awesome car. So, are you driving now at 6.5?
No.
No, not driving yet. So you actually took over a long-standing business,
Yep.
and we're kind of renovating it. So how did all that work?
Well, I had been a customer a long time ago of Bill's Point S and Vail Discount Tire. I knew about the reputation that the company had been around for roughly 30 years. So been in the Valley, a real staple of the community for around 30 years. And so through the grapevine, I'd heard that the company was selling, and I decided through my wife and I got together and said, hey, let's do this. I've always loved cars, working on cars, and just the industry is just not going anywhere.
Right.
And I felt like it was a great fit for us to take what had been a long practice or well-known established place and really put the money and invest significant capital back into it to turn it into something special.
Man, we are so excited that you were here and that you were doing this, and the way that you're expanding a little bit.
Yeah.
This is a little bit different. It's not just you're not just working on like my car.
No.
You have brought in
Right,
some of
right.
the commercial businesses
We've really,
too.
yeah, right. We brought in some serious. We're doing everything from brakes and tires, anything rotations, alignments, anything like that, all the way to deep engine repair. So we have the capacity with 5 bays now and over 12,000 square feet to pretty much do anything for cars, and we're working with some amazing commercial accounts, everybody from R.A. Nelson to High Mountain Taxi to Gorsuch. So we're really proud about our commercial fleet repair, which is really taken off. So, and with Jackson's guidance, we're obviously making sure his quality is A-OK all the time, right, Jackson?
Right.
Definitely. And Jackson, for people that don't know your dad, can you tell everybody why he's so good with cars?
Because he has made, he just made the thing, and I think he just, is the smartest dad that could make that up, and he's even the boss of that.
Right, he's the smartest dad and he is the boss of that. So I feel like that is the best endorsement you could get from Action Jackson herself. So if people are interested in coming to see you, do we need to reserve online? How do we do this?
Well, we've kept, at Action Jackson Auto, we've really kept that same first come, first serve basis. We just get so many cars every day, so I recommend if you're looking for either brakes or tires or any kind of deep engine repair, just show up early.
Okay.
Show up around 8 o'clock and we'll be ready to go for you, ready to rock and roll.
The
So,
Action Jackson,
earlier the
right?
better.
Yeah,
Right?
are you an early morning girl?
Yes.
Yes.
And that's why I was stretching on the back office. Was pretty
You're
fun.
ready to go.
Yeah.
Ready to go. Well, listen, you guys, thank you so much
Thank
for coming
you.
in. It's so
We
nice to
appreciate it.
meet you and to meet the namesake behind this cool new spot to take my car. And if you guys want to learn a little bit more about it, actionjacksonauto.com is the website, or you can give them a call at 970-949 5800. We're going to be right back with more and your local weather forecast, so stay with us.
There's something fresh going on at the Coyote Cafe. Sip an all-natural margarita and share some Coyote nachos. Really hungry? Jump into these fresh sizzling fajitas or one of our classically prepared Mexican dishes. Try our fresh, never frozen half-pound burger, classic blue cheese, or go ahead and throw a little bacon on there. Not enough? You gotta try the signature Chili 14, 7 fresh peppers and 7 dried chilies combined to blow your mind. Freshen things up at the Coyote Cafe, Beaver Creek's first restaurant and bar.
This weather report is brought to you by Good Morning Vail, live and on demand with any streaming TV service. Use the YouTube app in Apple TV and more to search TV8 Vail.
All right, now it's time to take a look at your weather forecast. We'd like to bring you the weathers just about every 10 minutes. In case you didn't tune in 10 minutes ago, we'll give you an update on the weather right now. I'm at the top of Vail Pass. First thing this morning at about 10,500 feet. Temperatures up here, probably about 38 degrees. You can see your breath. We have some fog rolling in at the lower elevations here on the Black Lakes. My plan was to do a little bit of fishing. I'm still going to continue to pursue that, see if I can't wake a fish up. These water temperatures are cool today for sure. It's going to make these fish kind of lethargic, so you kind of have to hit them right in the face with your fly. All right, here's the deal for the weather today. For Vail, in Vail Village, temperatures starting a little bit warmer than what I'm at here, about 41 degrees, and then we'll get into the mid to upper 50s by mid-afternoon. And there's a pretty good percentage of showers and thunderstorms throughout the afternoon, 80%. Tonight, 40% chance of more continued showers and thunderstorms until the system pushes on through. Our sun will be setting at about 8:37 tonight. That's what you can expect. Now, Denver temperatures today, a little bit warmer than what we're seeing here, close to 70 degrees. Pretty mild down there. They're going to see an 80% chance of showers also. For Vail, once again, mid to upper 50s with an 80% chance. We're seeing 80% chance of showers in Avon. Temperatures about 56 degrees. And then Eagle, we'll see temperatures about 63 to 65 degrees. A little bit warmer down there in the Eagle area. 60% chance of passing showers also. We'll see the system push on through hopefully tonight. And then by tomorrow, more sunshine, cloud cover, 10% chance of passing showers in Vail, 65 for that high temperature on Wednesday, Thursday, 67, 20% chance. So the next couple of days after today, looks like it's going to clear up and be a little bit nicer out. But for today, expect to see rain and showers and cooler temperatures. All right, let's rig up that fishing rod. I've got Epic Morning from Black Lakes coming up next.
Epic Morning is brought to you by Good Morning Vail, streaming live on Facebook. Follow TV8 Vail for mountain reports, event coverage, live interviews, and more.
All right, what I'm doing now, let's see if I can do this. I've got a lot of, I need another hand up here trying to rig my fly rod up. So I put on a small fly. Now the way I'm doing it today, up here in this water, you could actually fish with streamer flies. Throwing a streamer out there and stripping it through like a little piece of, like a bait fish. We're not going to see any dry fly activity because these water temperatures and these air temperatures are so darn cold. So I've got a small nymph, which is a subsurface, immature version of the adult flies that we're seeing. And I have an indicator on there, which is basically a glorified bobber for fly fishing. Now what you do is you let that nymph sink to the bottom, or depending upon what depth you set it at, and then you just watch that little ball right there. And if that ball moves at all, then you know that there's a good chance that there's a fish swimming by, or you're catching something on the bottom. I don't have the depth set too deep today, so if that thing moves at all, chances are it's going to be a fish. All right, this is my epic morning. I'm going to continue to fish, see if I can't find a trout. We'll be right back, but in the studio coming up next, Ashley's standing by with a great organization called Walking Mountains Science Center. Here we go.
I sure am, Mark. And here in the studio with me this morning, we have Caitlin Merriman. It's so good to see you.
Great to see you.
And you have like the coolest bear paw shirt on. I love this so much.
Yeah, this season.
Yeah, so Walking Mountain Science Center, let's just start off really quickly for people that aren't aware of what you guys do. Can you just kind of give us a little bit of an overview?
Yeah, so, I mean, that's a big question.
But it is huge. It's very, very loaded.
So Walking Mountain Science Center, we are a nonprofit in the Eagle Valley that basically does natural science education for people of all ages. So we look at not only sustainability and stewardship, but we look at natural science for kids that are in schools all the way to visitors, you know, coming to our different locations. So we teach about the environment, we teach how we can take care of it, just kind of all things
You really do.
environmental.
I mean, the program list is so extensive, just year round. And so with something like that, with that big of an undertaking on a daily basis, I would imagine you kind of need as much staff and as much help as you could possibly get.
Absolutely. Yeah.
So let's talk about maybe, do you have volunteer opportunities as part of it?
Yeah, so we are moving our volunteer program into sort of a citizen science realm. We're really excited about this just because that is the biggest way we can help and the biggest number of people that we can reach. So there's a couple of opportunities coming up where we've actually partnered with other nonprofits to bring trainings to get people certified in either being a peak steward or to monitor pika populations or to monitor wildlife populations on Vail Pass. So we've got a few really great opportunities coming up for citizen science, and I can talk more about those. And then we have another program that actually takes place on our campus right here in Avon, where we practice stewardship values by removing invasive species, planting native species, and then maintaining trails.
Wow.
Yeah, and we need people to help us with all those things.
This is amazing. Okay, so obviously I would love to dive into all of these things, but we don't have enough time for that.
Sure.
So if people are interested, first of all, in finding out just about what you guys do, and then if they're like, okay, I would like to keep track of pika populations, that sounds really fun. How do they find out more? How do they sign up? What's the deal?
Sure, so all of this information is available on our website, walkingmountains.org, and you can just do /volunteer. And that will link you to the pages. The Alpine Stewardship volunteer opportunity is June 22nd, so coming up really soon, and you can sign up for that online. And then the pika projects are in the end of July. So you've got some time to sign up for those, but the more the merrier.
Oh my gosh, that's awesome. Well,
Yeah.
thank you so much. There's just never enough time. You guys do so much, but it's always good. We'll take any time that we can get, right? So again, walkingmountains.org is the website for more information. Get yourself signed up, get out there, learn more, get educated, and really help out the community through Walking Mountain Science Center. Up next, we have another look at what's happening with that local weather forecast, and we're going to check in with Mark and his epic adventure.
Nest Furnishings and Consignment, located in the heart of the Vail Valley. Nest offers a variety of beautiful, affordably priced home furnishings, art, and accessories for your mountain home. Henredon, Restoration Hardware, Ralph Lauren, just to name a few brands available at Nest. Decorate your mountain home at Nest Furnishings and Consignment. Consignment redefined.
Have you ever felt rug love? Shop at Rugs Benedict and find the rug you love for any room in your home. Our selection of imported, handmade rugs is unmatched, with over 1,000 beautiful area rugs in stock. You can find rugs to fit any room at any budget. Rugs Benedict in Avon has been serving the Vail Valley since 1972. Finding beautiful new area rugs has never been this easy and affordable. Because at Rugs Benedict, we know rugs. This weather report is brought to you by Supergoop, the official sunscreen of Vail Resorts. Enjoy the day, but first, sunscreen.
And now we are going to be seeing a lot of rain in our forecast today, but even if that's the case, you still want to put that sunscreen on. And if you haven't tried Supergoop yet, they have just the coolest, most inventive products. And you know, one of them, they have this shimmer shade eyeshadow that has an SPF 30 in it. So cool. They also are the first company to ever come up with sunscreen mousse. So if you want a different kind of product to lather on that's not going to be super greasy, check it out at supergoop.com. And also, we have it all over the Vail Valley. Now today, speaking of the Vail Valley, we're going to be seeing our highs only reaching into the upper 50s. So we are looking at some pretty mild temperatures out there. You're going to want to make sure you have a couple layers with you, that you have that rain jacket with you. And then tonight, we're going to be seeing that sunset at 8:37 p.m. We're also going to continue to see those showers as we head into the evening, about a 40% chance of rain tonight. And then turning into cloudy skies. Now, we will be seeing those conditions on the mountains also really in the low 50s, in the 40s if you're heading over to Breckenridge. And these are for your hiking conditions above 10,000 feet or so. And it's usually about 10 degrees cooler up on the mountain than it is on the valley floor. And speaking of some cooler temperatures, we could cool off a little bit into the weekend, but for Wednesday and Thursday, we have a lot of sunshine headed this direction. Temperatures back in the 60s, and then we'll start to see more moisture and those cooler temperatures for Saturday and Sunday. But you should also know that we are under a flood advisory right now for Gore Creek because it's above the bank. So there's some kind of minor flooding that's happening on the banks of the Gore River or Gore Creek. So if you are going to be anywhere near our waterways in the next week, just be careful because the water really is significantly higher than it has been because of all of the snow melt that's taken place. We are going to take a quick break, and coming up next, we have hour number 2.
Hey everybody, welcome back to hour number 2 of Good Morning Vail. We've given you a live shot right now from Vail Village. This is the base of Gondola 1, and you can see some of that fog, those low-lying clouds, kind of all around the valley first thing this morning. We had a little bit of rain as I was driving up to the top of Vail Pass. I'm at the top now, a little over 10,500 feet in elevation. Our temperature up here, about 38 degrees. So it's another cool day. It's hard to believe 38 degrees in the morning for the middle of June, but that's kind of the way our weather has been throughout the course of the springtime. So expect more of it. We have more rain in the forecast. My adventures today have brought me to the top of Vail Pass, to the Black Lakes. I had this vision where it would be all clear and I could go do some fishing, since you can't really fish on our local rivers right now because the flows are so big. But Black Lake's frozen all the way over except some spots on the edge. I know, it's unbelievable. But even though we have snow up here and it is the middle of June, we are in full swing of summertime. Now, for Vail, what that equates to in the wintertime, obviously skiing, snowboarding. In the summertime, summer activities galore, hiking and biking. But for right now, I want to talk a little bit about what you're going to find at the top of the Eagle Bond gondola out of Lion's Head. That's lift number 19. And you're going to find Adventure Ridge and Epic Discovery. Now, Epic Discovery is a connection, the relationship between Vail Resorts and Mother Nature and the National Forest Service. And they've got some amazing things to do up there. They have the Forest Flyer mountain coaster of sorts. They also have tubing, which isn't quite open yet because there's a lot of snow still at the top of that mountain. They've got the aerial zip line tour into the back bowls, and then you have Bistro 14 restaurant, the ropes courses, bungee tramp, a climbing wall. It's called Epic Discovery. It's at the top of Adventure Ridge. And if you head up there today, just bring a jacket. So Ash, I'm cold up here. I left my jacket in the studio. You nice and toasty down there in Avon?
Here on the back patio, but I'm really excited because it's the first time I've been able to wear my Helly Hansen rain jacket, and it's an appropriate day to do that. And you know, down here on the back patio, you can see kind of some of the low-lying clouds over Beaver Creek. I love mornings like this. And later on tonight, even though we are seeing some rain and some cooler temperatures, things are going to be heating up over at the Gerald Ford Amphitheater in Vail with hot summer nights, kicking off with Boombox. They take the stage at 6:30, totally free. Doors open at 5:30, and you can see the lineup for the summer here. So coming up next Tuesday, we have the Whalers, and it's just going to be such a good time. And if you've never been to one of these concerts before, the setting is amazing, and the price is even more amazing because it's completely free. So check that out tonight. Now, coming up on Thursday, we have the kickoff to the Beaver Creek Rodeo for the summer season. They're going to be doing this all the way through August on Thursday nights. And it all starts off with a little pre-party, if you will, at Beaver Creek Village. That kicks off around 2:30, and there's going to be some really fun activities for the whole family. As you can see, you can practice those roping skills. And then at 5 o'clock, the doors open for the rodeo. You'll have the calf scramble, you'll have mutton busting, you'll have, just the opportunity to really have a great, very authentic Western experience with your friends and family. And of course, it all ends with some bull riding, and this is no joke. These guys know exactly what they're doing. So it kicks off on Thursday night. Now, we still have a great show in store for you for hour number 2. If you are thinking, okay, it's summertime and I need a buddy to get out on the trails with. Maybe, you're looking for a new family member. Well, we have the Eagle County Animal Shelter coming on. They're going to introduce us to Silver. Oh, somebody's really excited about that. All right, we're going to take a quick break, and coming up, we'll have a first look at your local weather forecast.
When freedom is threatened around the world, when floodwaters rise and wildfires rage, wherever the fight, whoever the enemy, when America needs her best, she sends a soldier. Do you have what it takes? Find out at goarmy.com/warriors.
Beaver Creek's first and only family-owned restaurant, Coyote Cafe, has become a staple in the village over the last 30 years for its laid-back atmosphere, fresh Mexican cuisine, and delicious scratch-made cocktails. Fuel your days on the slopes with inventive tacos from our new taqueria menu, signature fajita dishes, tasty kids items, and more. Join us for lunch, dinner, and après specials. 7 days a week. Call ahead for reservations.
The library is one of our most important resources up here in the Vail Valley, and I'm happy to have Tegan Davis from the Eagle Valley Library District here to give us some exciting news about the Eagle Library.
Yes, thank you for having me. We are doing a renovation and expansion currently at the Eagle Library that is scheduled to be completed this fall.
Oh, wow. And it's really covering all the bases of the library.
Yeah, so we're going to be expanding the children's area, which will include a story time room and a craft room, so families can do some interactive play. We're also having a dedicated teen space with their own gaming room, as well as upstairs we're going to be expanding the local history archive so you can actually see all the amazing things that we have, and then as well as adding additional study rooms, so if you needed a quiet space to get some work done, we'll have some of those. Expanding our community room so it can be a big community space, or we can divide it up to have 2 separate meetings in there, as well as a reading terrace.
So really every piece of the library gets upgraded. Well, thank you very much, Tegan. Make sure to check out this new library this fall when it opens.
Welcome to Boone's Wine and Spirits, where we're buying big, selling low, and having fun. This store offers the largest selection of beer, wine, and spirits. Alongside 42 cooler doors, this wide array of choices is accompanied by a knowledgeable staff and 5 in-house sommeliers. You are sure to find something that you cannot live without, or something you just have to try. Come on by, say hello, we hope to see you soon.
This weather report is brought to you by Triumph Mountain Properties, luxury vacation rentals and residential property management in the Vail Valley.
Oh man, we have quite a bit of moisture ahead of us today in the forecast, but it's really nice to see this consistent moisture. And along with this, because of the warmer temperatures that we saw last week, we are finally starting to see that snow melt. And of course, if you were here this season, you know we had an epic season of snowfall. So right now we are under a flood advisory for Gore Creek, so just be careful if you're going to be walking along any of our waterways, maybe taking the dog out or taking the kids and, you know, just going for adventures. The water is moving very quickly, and it's also starting to flood a little bit onto the banks, so just be aware. Flood advisory in effect really all week long. Now if you're going to be out there and maybe traveling like Marcus, he's just up and over Vail Pass today, we're going to be seeing our temperatures right in the heart of Vail, right around 59 degrees, 56 in Avon. In Eagle, where the Eagle County Animal Shelter is located, 63 degrees. We're going to meet one of their newest residents coming up next, and we're going to be seeing those temperatures in the upper 60s down in Denver today, but a lot of moisture really throughout the entire Vail Valley, and also as we head into the next, overnight hours. Now tomorrow things are going to start to clear up. We have mostly sunny skies for Wednesday and for Thursday, and then we start to see that moisture back in the forecast as we head into Friday. Saturday and Sunday things cool off once again, but it's all brought to you by Triumph Mountain Properties. If you're looking for the best place to stay with you and your family, maybe you're coming back out for the 4th of July, or you're going to be here as we get into August or Oktoberfest in September, check out Triumph Mountain Properties. They have some of the best properties anywhere in the Vail Valley. You're going to feel like a king or a queen. And coming up, one of the kings of fly fishing, especially in snowy conditions, Mark Sassy has his epic morning adventure on Vail Pass next.
Epic Morning is brought to you by Vail Summit Orthopedics and Neurosurgery, keeping you active.
Especially in snowy conditions. I like how you qualified that one, Ashley. That's right. Right up here at the top of Vail Pass, Black Lakes, we have a little section of water that is actually opened up because there's water flowing in. Now, typically in still water, if you are fishing, these little inlets where there's water coming in and then where the outlet is, where the water exits, are usually pretty good spots to kind of find fish, because the fish may congregate in this area looking for food sources that may be coming from these inlets. So I've brought my setup over here to this spot and made a few casts out into this current, and I'm just letting my nymph and my indicator float slowly through this water. I don't think there's much happening today. I know there's fish in Black Lakes because I've caught lots of fish up here before, and some big fish have come out of here, but these fish right now really not very active because it's 38 degrees outside in the air temperature, and that water temperature is not really much colder than that. It's probably about 36 to 34 degrees. But bundle up, wear a jacket. It's well worth coming out just to explore the Black Lakes and maybe have the opportunity to catch a big old fish. Hey, this is your Vail Summit Orthopedics and Neurosurgery's first chair, actually Epic Morning first chair because it's cold. Coming into the studio, Rhiannon Rowe with the Eagle County Animal Shelter has a little Labrador named Silver that's up for adoption. Here we go.
We're for the fashion forward and budget minded. We've got the brands that set you apart, the style to make you stand out, the looks that let you shine. We're for the dreamers, the doers, and the savers. Outlets at Silverthorne. Elevate your savings. Save up to 70% off on over 50 of the best designer brands as you stroll through our 3 beautiful shopping villages.
Part of travel is the journey, and it's not only about where you're going, but how you get to your destination. With over 35 years of experience, Epic Mountain Express is the best way to begin your trip to the Rockies. Enjoy complimentary Wi-Fi and relax in the comfort of our shuttles and SUVs. With service out of Denver International and Eagle County Airport, trust our professional drivers to get you there in confidence and comfort. Start off your trip right with Epic Mountain Express.
Have you ever felt rug love? Shop at Rugs Benedict and find the rug you love for any room in your home. Our selection of imported, handmade rugs is unmatched, with over 1,000 beautiful area rugs in stock. You can find rugs to fit any room at any budget. Rugs Benedict in Avon has been serving the Vail Valley since 1972. Finding beautiful new area rugs has never been this easy and affordable. Because at Rugs Benedict, we know rugs.
Oh my goodness, our next guest is just absolutely adorable. We gotta introduce him. This is Silver and also Rhiannon Rowe from the Eagle County Animal Shelter. And Silver and I have been getting to know each other. What a sweetheart. Oh my goodness. He is so, and Silver is a very appropriate name for him.
Yeah, he's a good boy. We just absolutely adore him. He's only 9 months old, so he's, getting to be a little bit mature, but he still has the puppiness, as we're seeing, So he's going to be just an absolute joy to have around. He's so happy. He's probably one of the smartest dogs I've worked with in a long time. He picks up stuff so fast, and he really wants to please. So he's going to be a good score if you're looking for a dog.
Oh my gosh, and he's not very big either. So he's maybe like 30 pounds?
Yeah, something like that. He came to us real malnourished, so we've put a little bit of weight on him, and he's filling out, and he's just looking like a dog.
He is, and he is beautiful. His face is just so sweet, and his eye color is really different. I have never seen that eye color with his fur combination. I mean, Silver is completely appropriate. He's so handsome.
He is.
Yes, you are. You look at James, look at that camera over there. Show people your eyes. And, he also, I don't know about a lot of you guys, but I love getting out and hiking, especially in the summertime, and having a little buddy to do it with. I mean, he seems like he'd be such a good time to take on the trails.
Oh, he absolutely loves going on hikes, going on walks. He's a really good walker. Learning to walk with a harness and just, he's so happy.
Yes, you are so happy, and you're so sweet, and you're very gentle. You really are, and you're just excited to be here on TV. And so where did he come from?
He came from the Houston, Texas area, so you know, we just continue to work with our rescue partners down there because they have such a overpopulation problem down there. And we're getting the nicest dogs. I mean, he is just a total love bug.
Sweet, yes. And you know, something that we should mention is that, you know, you guys get a lot of these animals from Texas because you are able to place them so quickly up here. So it's not like you go into our shelter and that there's just wall-to-wall dogs. You guys, you know, you place them pretty quickly. And speaking of placing them quickly, the last time I saw you was at GoPro Mountain Games, and you guys were doing kind of a special adoption event out there.
Yeah. The GoPro Mountain Games is one of our favorite events because everybody just comes out. It's so much fun, and we ended up adopting out 11 dogs. So.
11 dogs.
Yeah,
That's
it was incredible.
Amazing. Oh my gosh! And this guy, I'm guessing you were not there because otherwise you would have been adopted. You are so cute.
Yeah, I wish we could have taken him because he would have went.
Oh, he's so sweet, you guys. And even like the little puppy nibbles, he's very gentle, which I feel like, listen, sir, if I didn't already have several, I would definitely take you home. You're so sweet. So how does it work for people that might be interested in adopting Silver?
Yeah, so we just ask you come down to our shelter, you meet him, get to know him. We have an application that we have you fill out. If you have any other dogs, we just ask you bring them down so they can do a meet and greet. And then, you know, from there, it's pretty simple. You know, if you own your house, it's one less step. But if you rent, we just need to talk to your landlord, make sure everything's good. You know, we want to make sure that if Silver goes to a home, that's where he's going to stay.
Right.
And then, you know, so if everything goes well, we can usually do a same-day adoption. His adoption fee is $100. He's been neutered, he's been microchip vaccinated, so this boy is ready.
He's ready to go. Oh man. And so tell us where you're located and what the hours are.
Yeah, we're located in Eagle, just past the fairgrounds. We're open Monday through Saturday, 10 a.m. to 3 p.m.
Okay, so super easy to find, and Silver could be the right fit for your family. Oh man, you are just so cute. All right, you guys, well, make sure that Silver gets a good home. I think you'd be so fun to have all summer long. You really would. And coming up next, we're going to send things back out to Mark Sassy. Mark, you have got to see this dog. He is so cute. So cute. You want to just hang out here for the day? Huh?
This Weather and Mountain Report is brought to you by Oakley, the official eyewear, goggle, and helmet sponsor of Vail Resorts.
All right, time now for your Oakley-sponsored weather. We're going to see cloud cover and fog and cold temperatures and potential rain and thunderstorms throughout the course of the day today for your Tuesday, June the 7th, the 18th actually. Yesterday was my wife's birthday, so today's the 18th of June. It's hard to believe it's the 18th of June and it's 38 degrees at the top of Vail Pass. And lots of snow up here still sitting around looking to melt. River flows are big in Eagle County, the Eagle River, Gore Creek. And we're not going to see a lot of snow melting today because our temperatures are not going to get that warm. We'll see temperatures midday about 56 degrees for that Vail temperature. So another cool day around Eagle County, continuing to kind of prolong our snow melt and our spring runoff. The silver lining here is that it's good for any wildfire mitigation, any issues with the wildfires. We had drought conditions last year, and we're still continuing down that path, but we're in better shape than we were. So we'll keep our fingers crossed that we'll get rain on and off like we're going to see today. Tonight, 40% chance of showers, 8 sun setting at 8:37. Now, looking ahead for Wednesday, temperatures creeping up into the mid-60s for Wednesday and Thursday, a little cooler for Friday, and then cooler for the weekend, upper 50s once again. But looks like tomorrow and Thursday, we should have a little bit of sunshine coming our way once again. But today, it'll be a little unstable in terms of the weather. That's your Oakley forecast. We're taking a break, and then we have more of our Tuesday edition of Good Morning Vail. We'll be right back. .49 degrees, 365 days a year. This is the wine cellar at Beaver Liquors. I've got David Courtney, the owner. Thanks for taking us downstairs today and showing us this amazing space. Tell us about it.
Yeah, so this space is actually 15 feet underground, and it's about 3,000 square feet. So when we're pumping, we have 1,700 different wines, but typically between 1,300 and 1,500 from everywhere that you can imagine. So the nice thing about this being underground is it stays temperate. So like you just said, hey, we're right now when we're filming this, we're at the end of January, beginning of February. It's about 49 or 50, but it never goes above 56 or 57 down here, which is extremely important for fine wines.
And you did say that what kills that wine is that dramatic heat to cold to heat to cold, but if you can keep it constant, it's going to make the wine last that much longer.
Yeah, the fluctuation is the wine killer. Long ago, when I first came to the store, we actually challenged people to buy wine from my store and buy wine from another store, and I guaranteed my wine tasted better just because of the way we stored it.
Wow. So your selection down here, you had mentioned earlier on in the interview, on a busy time, about 1,700 different offerings. From all over the world, is that what we're looking at? Do you have a focus? Like, what's hot right now for wine?
So what's hot right now, there's a few categories. So Portugal right now, believe it or not, is what I've been saying is the Malbec of 15 years ago. So Portuguese red still wines, everybody thinks of port and sweet. These wines are not like that. You can get a $12 bottle of Portuguese wine that kills it. And then, so right now we're looking at the 2016 vintage in the Rhone, so Châteauneuf-du-Pape and Côte d'Aron's, those are a little bit on the higher end, but that's what's pumping right now, Mark.
I love it. David, thanks for your time.
Thank you.
You might want to make it down here to the wine cellar at Beaver Liquors in Avon, or check out their website, beaverliquors.com. We'll be right back.
Engel & Volkers is committed to providing the highest level of service to buyers and sellers in the Vail Valley. With decades of experience marketing Vail Valley properties, we are backed by a global company with over 800 offices and 10,000 agents worldwide. This extensive international network offers unparalleled national and international exposure for our most exclusive listings. To learn more, stop by our Vail Village or Beaver Creek offices and meet with one of our exceptional advisors.
You're a drifter? I thought you were Kevin's dad.
A little bit of both.
If you ride, you get it. Geico Motorcycle. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more.
Summer adventure begins in Beaver Creek. Hike, bike, jeep, climb, and discover the natural beauty of Beaver Creek Resort. Take in the alpine backdrop while jumping to new heights on the bungee trampoline and mining for treasures with gem panning. There's something for the whole family. Visit beavercreek.com/activities for more information.
Glenwood Caverns Adventure Park. Take a ride on the tram all the way to the Rocky Mountain top. It's awesome! Swing over the canyon, you'll swear you're gonna drop. Thrills, adventure, family fun. Get here just as fast as your car will run. Tons of fun here waiting for you at Glenwood Caverns Adventure Park. It's awesome!
Oh man, we always love when Lance comes in the studio because he always brings the most beautiful things. And today, Lance, you have brought these watches in, and they're all really unique.
All very unique, all different, and however, something they have in common. They are part of our pre-owned collection.
Okay, but pre-owned, I mean, I think a lot of people would think like, oh, okay, like they're going to be
They've been
maybe
used
not
and
as
abused.
nice.
Yeah.
No, these are gorgeous.
This is definitely not the case with a lot of our pre-owned watches, and the reason I wanted to bring them in is because we have 4 different locations, so we are always acquiring new timepieces kind of across the country between Palm Beach and Aspen and Greenwich, so we kind of work these through all the stores. And now that we're in our summer big season, we have some fantastic pieces in. So all these just came in last week. We have a bunch more out. But, so they're pre-owned pieces. Maybe a client of ours is maybe done with this Tudor here and they want the new version of it, so they return this one back and exchange it out and do that type of thing. So we do a lot of that. So here are a sampling of 5 of them that I really, really love. This first one here, I'll just kind of run through them quick.
Yeah.
This is a company called Tudor. This is a sister company to Rolex. And this is the Black Bay Bronze. And if you can see this, this has been a very, very popular timepiece. The case is actually made of bronze, which is super cool. And this thing will patina and change over time.
Oh.
So even though it looks like this, in 2 years it's not going to look like this. You're going to get that really patinaed look on this timepiece. So one of their most popular timepieces here is the Tudor Black Bay. This collection, this is Panerai. This is probably my favorite collection in the store.
Really?
This is a 44 millimeter Luminor timepiece. And this one has a sandwich dial, all the fun things that come on a Panerai. This is an Italian company, started in 1860, now all Swiss made, owned by Richemont, which is the parent company also of Cartier and IWC. Very cool timepiece.
I mean, these are just
Yeah.
beautiful.
IWC, this one, the Big Pilot, this is by far their most popular watch within the collection. It's a big watch, and if you can't see it on TV, it's a big timepiece. Very cool. This one actually has a little power reserve on it. It's an 8-day power reserve. You wind it up, you get 8 days of power in that one. So that's pretty cool to be able to see that. This one's made in stainless steel. Over here, this is the Rolex Cellini. This is Rolex's dress watch. This one has a very popular dial. It's a blue sunburst dial. This is 18 karat white gold. This is an incredible, incredible dress watch. Love this one.
I mean, it's just, they are absolutely stunning.
And then the last one for you.
Yes, I love this one.
This is the Cartier timepiece, and this is a Cartier American tank. This one is done in 18 karat white gold with a diamond bezel. This timepiece has been around for years and years and years. It's truly one of their classics, probably one of our best sellers. And we have one in the pre-owned case right now. So it is quite a nice piece. And actually, all of these are going to be automatic movements or mechanical movements. So there's no batteries here. You will have to wind them in the morning.
Okay.
Yep.
Wow. Oh my gosh. Well, I mean, this is just obviously a very small selection of what you have at Betteridge.
Yes.
And tell us where you're located and what your hours are.
So our hours are, we are here at 10:30 to 5:30. We're closed on Sundays. And we're located in the Solaris in kind of the heart of Vail, which it kind of feels like right now. There's a lot going on. Right where the little lawn is.
Yes.
Tons of people out there playing. And yeah, come by and take a look and visit. Lots and lots of jewelry, lots more watches, lots more brands that I wasn't able to talk about today.
Sure.
But
Right.
come in and check it out.
I mean, really, what a great selection that you brought. I mean, these are absolutely, I'm so completely impressed with how different they are and how gorgeous they are. Mark Sassy, I think you need one of these. Let me see if I can.
This one.
I think you need
this is Mark. This is a Mark Sassy watch
totally
right here.
Is. All right, Mark. Maybe if you're lucky, I'll get this one for you.
That's a Sassy watch if there ever was one.
All right, we're going to send things out to him in the field. Maybe this will be on your desk when you get back.
This weather report is brought to you by Glenwood Caverns Adventure Park. Elevate your adventure this summer at America's only mountaintop theme park.
They're going to have a watch for me on my desk when I get back. How exciting is that? Here's a live shot from Glenwood, up on the hill, the Glenwood Caverns Adventure Park. This place crushes it with fun. Well worth going there and spending a day. You'll be pleasantly delighted and surprised and exhausted by the end. Well worth going down there. This weather report is brought to you by the Glenwood Caverns Adventure Park. And weather for us all around Eagle County today, expect to see some cloud cover. Let me just share with you real quickly. Black Lakes, you can see the low-lying fog off in the distance over there. That is the end of the Black Lakes, the top of the bike path, and the top of the Vail Pass, 10,500 feet. Of cool temperatures first thing this morning. We are going to see rain continuing. We have a little bit of light rain falling once again. And it'll stick with us for a good part of the day. There's about an 80% chance of showers and thunderstorms all day long today. Tonight we'll see about a decrease in that percentage to about 40%. Sun setting at 8:37. Chances are probably won't see that sunset today. There's no sun glare to be concerned with, early morning sun glare or late afternoon sun glare, because we have the clouds with us throughout the entire day today, and rain also. We'll see a clearing, in the next couple of days. Denver temperatures today, upper 60s, close to 70 degrees. And then it'll start warming up just a little bit. But yeah, bring your rain jacket and go out and make some memories. It's going to be fun. Hey, we're taking a break. That is your Glenwood Caverns Adventure Park weather. And then I've got some epic morning adventures, maybe some fishing, some education from the top of Vail Pass at the Black Lakes. We'll be right back.
Oh no.
Oh no.
For all your car's big O no's, there's always a big O yes. Right now, buy 3, get 1 free on select in-stock tires with paid installation purchase. Big O Tires, the team you trust.
49 degrees, 365 days a year. This is the wine cellar at Beaver Liquors. I've got David Courtney, the owner. Thanks for taking us downstairs today and showing us this amazing space. Tell us about it.
Yeah, so this space is actually
only the best. Lion's Head Jewelry Fossil and Mineral Gallery, voted top 50 designer jewelry retailer in the country by JCK in 2009, featuring the largest collection of fine, designer, traditional, and contemporary jewelry. Lion's Head Jewelers, the most unique collection of decorative art in the Vail Valley. Lion's Head Jewelers, museum quality collection of fossils, minerals, and meteorites dated 40 to 500 million years old. Lion's Head Jewelers, located in Lion's Head on the corner of the ice skating rink.
$49 degrees, 365 days a year. This is the wine cellar at Beaver Liquors. I've got David Courtney, the owner. Thanks for taking us downstairs today and showing us this amazing space. Tell us about it.
Yeah, so this space is actually 15 feet underground, and it's about 3,000 square feet. So when we're pumping, we have 1,700 different wines, but typically between 1,300 and 1,500 from everywhere that you can imagine. So the nice thing about this being underground is it stays temperate. So like you just said, hey, we're right now when we're filming this, we're at the end of January, beginning of February. It's about 49 or 50, but it never goes above 56 or 57 down here, which is extremely important for fine wines.
And you did say that what kills that wine is that dramatic heat to cold to heat to cold, but if you can keep it constant, it's going to make the wine last that much longer.
Yeah, the fluctuation is the wine killer. Long ago, when I first came to the store, we actually challenged people to buy wine from my store and buy wine from another store, and I guaranteed my wine tasted better just because of the way we stored it.
Wow. So your selection down here, you had mentioned earlier on in the interview on a busy time, about 1,700 different offerings. From all over the world, is that what we're looking at? Do you have a focus? Like, what's hot right now for wine?
So what's hot right now, there's a few categories. So Portugal right now, believe it or not, is what I've been saying is the Malbec of 15 years ago. So Portuguese red still wines, everybody thinks of port and sweet. These wines are not like that. Okay. You can get a $12 bottle of Portuguese wine that kills it. And then, so right now we're looking at the 2016 vintage in the Rhone, so Chateauneuf du Pape and Côte de Roms, those are a little bit on the higher end, but that's what's pumping right now, Mark.
I love it. David, thanks for your time.
Thank you.
You might want to make it down here to the wine cellar at Beaver Liquors in Avon, or check out their website, beaverliquors.com. We'll be right back.
Epic Morning is brought to you by Vail Summit Orthopedics and Neurosurgery, keeping you active.
All right, back to the top of Vail Pass, back to the Black Lakes. Let me show you this little pretty waterfall of sorts flowing into the Black Lakes. That's coming from a little higher up in elevation. We're seeing that snow melt, but look at it up here. It's kind of desolate. Black Lakes, this place crushes it for fishing in the summertime, right around Father's Day, but it's still frozen over. Hey, I want to educate everybody a little bit about fishing and leaving your trash along the shorelines. This is interesting. So I did a quick little walk around during the show today. I want to show you what I've managed to come up with. Let me readjust my camera here. So we've got a little bit of everything. I don't know why someone would fish with a hook that big. Weight, obviously lures, the tip to somebody's rod, that's pretty funny. But this right here, monofilament, this is spinning line. This is what leaders are made out of for fly fishing. There's piles of it around here that animals get trapped in. Fish can get tangled up in if it sits in the water. The shelf life for monofilament, 600 years. Pick it up, everybody. Pick up your messes, throw it in the trash, and make our place clean. This is your Epic Morning brought to you by Vail Summit Orthopedics and Neurosurgery. Let's go to Lion's Head. Let's go to El Sabor and get some catfish tacos coming up. Once you get your fill on the hill, located just steps from the skier bridge here at the base in Lion's Head, you're going to find El Sabor Restaurant. El Sabor Restaurant is one of only a few restaurants here in the Vail area that offers truly ski-in and ski-out dining. They have grab-and-go burritos every morning for breakfast, unforgettable and affordable lunches, and an outstanding dinner menu. Let's head into the kitchen now and find out what the staff is serving up. Let's go. Mikey D, thanks for letting us come into the kitchen today at El Sabor.
You're welcome. Glad to have you.
So your menu is pretty unique, and you have some new offerings that you're incorporating. What are you going to make up today?
Today we're going to make our daily special, which is going to be catfish tacos.
Catfish tacos. What
Delicious.
a good idea. Sounds delish. Do you want to walk us through the process?
Sure can.
Sounds good.
All right, here we go. So we start with some catfish fillets.
Okay.
We soak them in buttermilk. Then we have our flour mix: flour, salt, pepper, paprika, a little cayenne.
Okay.
Right? So once they've marinated, we're going to put them in the flour and just coat them nice. Once you have them coated, they go right to the fryer.
Okay.
Put our basket in.
Yep.
Take our fish, and you want to get it 1,000, 1,000. This way it doesn't stick to the bottom.
Oh, got you. Now, these are thin fillets. They probably cook pretty fast, don't they?
They do. They'll be done in about 1.5 to 2 minutes.
Okay.
Right to the texture we want for tacos. And once they're done, we're going to hang them out, let them dry off for a minute. Now we're ready for tacos.
Okay, Mike, 1.5 minutes for the catfish in the fryer until they float.
That's correct.
Let them dry off, and now the final preparation in the plating.
We have some tortillas here that we kind of cooked, so they got a little bit of a bubble in them, gives them a little crunch, but yet keeps them soft.
Okay.
We prefer to use corn tortillas. Then we're going to take habanero slaw and put that on the bottom. Take our pieces of fish, lay them in there nice and pretty. We're going to put some roja aioli on there.
What's the flavor behind the roja aioli?
So the roja is one of our sauces that we use for enchiladas. It's made from a guajillo chili. Then we're going to add some cotija cheese. Just a little bit. It's pretty pungent, so you only want to use a little.
Okay.
And finish with cilantro for color and flavor, freshness. And that, catfish taco.
Oh, that looks so good. I got to taste that right now.
All right, let's go eat them up.
Sounds good. Beautiful out here on the back patio, Mike. We're overlooking the skier bridge right next to Gore Creek, and the food looks great and smells even better. So these are the catfish tacos. What else did you bring out?
Well, we have a great burger menu. We do sandwiches every week from different regions of the country, and we do daily specials just like the catfish tacos, and we also feature handcrafted cocktails.
So Mike, these are made from scratch every day?
Every day.
So good. If people want to find out more about El Sabor, make a reservation, check it out, what would you recommend?
Visit the website, elsaborvale.com. Okay. Friend us on Facebook or follow us on Instagram.
I love it. Thanks for having us here today, bud.
My pleasure, Mark.
I love it. All right, once again, this is El Sabor in Lion's Head, and this is the local dish.
This Weather and Mountain Report is brought to you by GMC, the exclusive partner of Vail Resorts.
All right, we are going to be seeing some temperatures in the 50s today. It's going to be pretty nice and cool because of all of the moisture that we are expecting to see in the forecast all day long, with an 80% chance of rain. And then it starts to diminish as we head into the evening and overnight hours, down to about 40%. But it's going to be a rainy, kind of cool, kind of mountain kind of day. And our overnight lows tonight right around 42 degrees with that sunset at 8:37. Now, let's say you want to get out there like Mark Sassy above 10,000 feet or so. The highs mid-mountain are going to be in the low 50s today, in the 40s if you're heading over to Breckenridge, but keep in mind that these temperatures are above 10,000 feet. Now for our extended forecast, things really start to look up tomorrow. It's going to be a very different forecast for midweek. So we're going to be looking at those temperatures in the upper 60s for Wednesday and Thursday, just a slight chance of that moisture for both of those days before we see that chance of moisture really increase for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Temperatures also starting to cool off for Saturday and for Sunday. And we should also mention too that right now we are under a flood advisory on Gore Creek for the rest of the week, just because of the snow melt that's taking place, and there is some slight flooding that's taking place on the banks of our rivers right now. So just be really careful if you're going to be anywhere close to our waterways. And coming up, we're going to learn a little bit more about some great events that are taking place here this week.
Na 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 na, hey hey hey, goodbye. Hey, goodbye. Na 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 na.
first 6-function multi-pro tailgate, available only on the next generation GMC Sierra.
Engel & Volkers is committed to providing the highest level of service to buyers and sellers in the Vail Valley. With decades of experience marketing Vail Valley properties, we are backed by a global company with over 800 offices and 10,000 agents worldwide. This extensive international network offers unparalleled national and international exposure for our most exclusive listings. To learn more, stop by our Vail Village or Beaver Creek offices and meet with one of our exceptional advisors.
We're for the fashion forward and budget minded. We've got the brands that set you apart, the style to make you stand out, the looks that let you shine. We're for the dreamers, the doers, and the savers. Outlets at Silverthorne. Elevate your savings. Save up to 70% off on over 50 of the best designer brands as you stroll through our 3 beautiful shopping villages.
Hi everybody, I'm Mark Sassy. I'm a TV host for Good Morning Vail and TV8. And when I'm not talking about the outdoors, I'm in the middle of the outdoors. I spend my free time on the rivers fly fishing. Hey, welcome back to the show. Now, we told you earlier on that tonight is the first kickoff for the Hot Summer Nights Tuesday night concert series at the Gerald R. Ford Amphitheater. How about Thursday nights? This Thursday in Avon, we've got the Eagle County, we have the Beaver Creek Rodeo Series, Beaver Creek Rodeo Series starts this Thursday. And the way it's going to work, if you really want to get engaged and you're staying up in Beaver Creek or you want to be a part of the Beaver Creek experience, the first part of the event, taking place at 2:30 Thursday afternoon, is the Gold Dust Festival up in Beaver Creek, where you're going to find things like Western-themed activities, lots of live, fun country music, and they have a friendly bull there by the name of Bogart that you can go and meet. You can probably pet, get your photograph taken, and then there's dancing before and after the rodeo. And then at about 5:30, when the doors open for the rodeo, there's a shuttle service from Beaver Creek that brings you down to the rodeo park, which is located kind of right behind City Market. And then there you got the bronc riding, team roping, calf scramble, barrel racing, mutton busting, burro racing, and bull riding, and then take the shuttle back to Beaver Creek. All right, that's the Beaver Creek Rodeo Series. Go to Beaver Creek's website for more information. Let's take it to Ashley in the studio. She has some great information about the Eagle Valley Library District and a big party they're about to have.
The Book Report is brought to you by the Eagle Valley Library District. Read, learn, grow.
Hey, that's right, Mark. So today is officially the kickoff to the summer learning programs at the Eagle Valley Library District. And the theme this year is a universe of stories. So that means that costumes are definitely encouraged, and all of you Star Wars fans and little Jedis, make sure to stop on over to the Gypsum Library today at 1 o'clock. They're going to be hosting their summer program kickoff party, and it's free and open to the public, and this is going to be so much fun. So it's all about just getting kids excited and finding new and fun ways to get engaged for the summertime. So the one in Gypsum starts at 1 o'clock today. Tomorrow, Avon will be having their kickoff party at 1 o'clock, and then on also tomorrow at 2 o'clock at the Eagle Public Library, they'll be doing their kickoff party. Something else that I wanted to mention, they'll continue to do these summer learning programs for K through 6th graders on Tuesdays at the Gypsum Public Library and on Wednesdays in Avon and Eagle. But on Fridays, did you know that they host some family-friendly matinees at our library? So for instance, coming up on June 14th, Spaceballs. Are you guys a fan of that movie? Did you grow up with that movie? So funny. That's going to be taking place at Gypsum. On the 21st, they're going to have Zathura. And then, for instance, on Friday, July 5th, E.T. is coming to the Eagle Public Library. So these all take place at 1 or 2 o'clock in the afternoon on Fridays. So they are really family friendly, and refreshments are provided. So check out your local libraries. They really do amazing things for us. And don't forget about those summer reading and program kickoff parties that are going to be taking place today and tomorrow. Right now we're going to take a break. Coming up, we have a look at that local weather forecast, and then we have Carrie Hogan from Avon Liquor in the studio.
us put you in the spirits.
If you want great customer service and amazing shopping experience, and we'll even hop in the truck and deliver your goods, then stick with the locals' favorite. Come on down to Avon Liquor and let us put you in the spirits.
This weather report is brought to you by TV8, streaming live on Facebook. Follow TV8 Vail for mountain reports, event coverage, live interviews, and more.
Now this is a live look at Spruce Saddle up at Beaver Creek, so you can see it's really kind of a mixture of moody and then like a little bit of sun, and also some nice green grass is starting to pop through. And we're going to be seeing a little bit of everything this morning. So maybe some snow up high, rain down here in the valley, and definitely some nice lush greenery across the valley floor. It's such a beautiful time to be here, and today is going to be one of those moody kind of days, and we're going to be looking at about an 80% chance of moisture for Vail, for Avon, even down along the Front Range today. It's going to be just a pretty wet day across Colorado. So temperatures in Denver in the upper 60s. For us, we're going to be seeing those highs staying in the 50s, and then out in Eagle just a little bit warmer in the low 60s. And then as we look ahead in our forecast, we start to see things clear up overnight, and for tomorrow and for Thursday we're looking at mostly sunny skies. Temperatures are getting back into the upper 60s, so it's going to be about a 10-degree warm up for the middle of the week, and then we start to see those storms back in the forecast again for the end of the week and the weekend. Looks like Saturday could be one of the coolest days of the week at 57 degrees, and some more moisture on the way, so just keep that in mind as you make your weekend plans. So you want to make sure you have that rain jacket with you, that you also have that sunscreen with you, and then also just be advised that we are under a flood advisory right now for Gore Creek, and most of our waterways right now are just very, very full because of the snow melt, and so we are technically under this flood advisory really through the rest of the week. They're expecting to see those river levels just rising ever so slightly to cover the river banks, so you want to make sure you're using a lot of extra caution near any one of our waterways. And speaking of someone who's near our waterways right now, Mark Sassy is up on Vail Pass. I have a feeling water is moving a little bit more slowly up there. It looks like it's mostly still snow, but let's check in with Mark and find out.
Epic Morning is brought to you by Christie Sports Local Bike Shop, with the Valley's newest full-service bike shop in Westville, and rental bikes available in Vail Village.
I was pretty convinced first thing this morning when I got up here, seeing, even though it is frozen over, there's spots where it's accessible, and I just know from years past the amount of fish and the size of the fish that are in this piece of water, Black Lakes, at the top of Vail Pass, that I thought for sure I'd be catching a fish. I go into any of my fishing days with the mission to be able to catch fish, but sometimes you just don't. It's been a quiet day up here. I still have my indicator on the end of my fly line. You might be able to make that out, you might not. And I've got a nymph hanging about 3 feet down below it, kind of just sitting in the middle of the water column, and just moving it every once in a while, giving a little bit of action in case there's fish swimming by that happen to notice it. They would come and eat it in a heartbeat. But there's really not much happening up here first thing. And I know over time, once the snow melts, water temperatures are going to warm up a little bit, and it's really going to promote more active fishing and more aquatic insect life activity. But there's not much happening first thing this morning. But at the same time, the old saying is, that's why they call it fishing and not catching. This is your Christie Sports Epic Morning. Give them a call, stop by their stores if you want to rent bikes or buy some patio furniture. It's a great crew of people, and they're located all around Eagle County. I got a quick break coming up, and then we've got Carrie Hogan with Avon Liquor in the studio, standing by with Ashley. This is a fun interview every week. I can't wait to see what Ashley and Carrie have to say today. We'll be right back.
Is Cooper outside?
I don't know.
Cooper? Here, boy.
If your life isn't always practical, your carpet should be. You can relax with Lee's with our pet-friendly, stylish, and durable Lee's carpets. Backed by the industry's only 25-year no-exclusion stain warranty.
Don't worry. Carpet One's got this covered.
Oh.
Find your new Lee's carpet in stock now. We can install right away. Hi, I love Tuesdays, and here is the reason why. This is Carrie Hogan from Avon Liquor, and if you only knew what we talked about
right.
in between the commercial breaks. But you know, Carrie,
it's usually booze, though.
It is usually booze related, and you know, today it's kind of one of those like rainy, just kind of moody kind of days. What a better day to have some beer tasting or some wine in your life, and Carrie has everything you need.
Right. We are starting our summer beer and wine tasting series tonight.
Perfect.
So at 4 to 6, we're going to be showing Bonfire Brewing, which is one of our favorite local breweries right down the valley in Eagle. And we'll be showing a couple of their new seasonals, which are fun. This one's an India Pale Ale infused with raspberries, and this is their Blonde Ale infused with apricots.
Yum.
So I'm anxious to try those. They sound very fresh and summery.
Right.
And you know, they've always got these mixed 12 packs, which are great. I always say those are great for parties because everybody's got their style in that box. So it's a fun way to do it. It's 15% off your purchases. So it's always a fun way to come in. It's a rainy afternoon. You might as well come in, taste some beer on us.
Get some discounts.
Discounts and free beer, what the heck.
Right.
And then also, while you're in there, peruse our whiskey selection. We have a good whiskey selection. And there's a lot of times we get the little treasures. You'll see some Blantons out there once in a while. You'll see some Wellers out there. So you really have to come in and shop. We don't know what we're getting every week. It's allocated that highly. So, but one of our favorites that we love and we have in stock is this Old Forester Rye. This is a staff favorite. We get to taste a lot of whiskeys and a lot of beer and a lot of wine. And this is one that the staff picked out. It's under $30. It's $25.99. It's a great little rye. So with all the big names, we all know Pappy. You can't get it. You know, we know Weller's. It's tough. We're getting a barrel soon. But there's lots and lots of good whiskeys. We get to try them, ask our staff. They're really, really good at it. And then Thursday, we're opening up the World of Wine on 4 to 6. And we're going to be tasting a really nice selection of wines that I picked. This Idlewild Flora and Fauna. We're starting out with rosés. Rosés are hot, hot, hot.
Yes, they are.
Wonderful food wines, delicious. This is out of Mendocino County. Delicious. Then we're going to Spain. We're going to try a Grenache Blanc, which I love Grenache Blanc. It's a dry, expressive grape. A little bit will remind you of Chardonnay if you had to compare it to something. But these are never very expensive, but very, very high quality. So, and again, 15% off. Then we're going to the red Grenache. So you're going to compare the white Grenache Blanc to the red Grenache, obviously different colors, but the same cousins. So beautiful, wonderful with barbecues, wonderful with summer fare. And then we've got a lovely, this is a Cru Beaujolais. So it's from Fleury. There's different, in the Beaujolais region, there's different crus. And they're different parts of Beaujolais. They're a little bit higher, a little bit more complex. So these are wonderful for summer. They're kind of in the Burgundy weight, so they're very nice. They're wonderful with food and not expensive. And for people who have trouble with tannins, sulfites,
yeah,
Gamma is a wonderful thing to do. 100%
Really?
Gamma here. So if you have trouble with tannins or the histamines, if you think you're having sulfite problems, please come talk to me. We have solutions for those kind of things. We've got organic wines. If you can drink coffee and you can drink orange juice, it's not sulfites. So come in and ask me what else it might be, and we'll find you a wine. So it's a fun thing to do, but if you have problems, that's no fun. So but we've found solutions over the years for different things. The vegan thing, there's lots of vegan-free this and that. So come in, there's actually healthy alternatives in the liquor store. So come on in.
Carrie, oh my gosh, you're amazing. This is so great.
Oh,
Okay,
thank
where
you.
are you located? What are your hours?
All right, so we are right in the middle of the financial district of Avon. If you pick a bank, we're right in the middle. We're on the ground floor of the Avon Center. We're right next to Venture Sports in the same building as the China Garden and Bob's Restaurant as well. And we are open 7 days a week. The only day we're closed by law is Christmas. Sundays are a little bit shorter hours, 11 to 7, but otherwise we're here 9 till 10. So come on in. We'd love to see you. Come cruise our whiskey. Come taste our beer and our wine.
Do it. You're going to love it. Thank you so much, Carrie.
You're welcome.
And
Absolutely.
coming up next, we got to close out the show. Otherwise, I would just talk to Carrie for hours. So we got to do it.
Right?
Gotta do
Exactly.
it. Yeah.
Some wine and a
I know. And just take one of these.
Right.
Adventure can be found anywhere, but the best place to start is in the forest.
I spy something beginning with S.
Snow?
No.
Snow-covered trees.
Nothing to do with snow.
Head outside to discover incredible animals and beautiful plants that come together to create an unforgettable adventure.
Wow.
So grab your loved ones. Don't even. And explore a world of possibilities.
Come on, this way.
Visit discovertheforest.org to find the closest forest or park to you.
Experience the adventures, the thrills, the people, and the places that only Outside Television can bring you. Experience it with us.
Tune in to Outside Television locally in the Vail Valley on Comcast Channel 17.
All right, that is a wrap on our rainy Tuesday, June 18th. Thank you all for joining us this morning. And just really quickly, I wanted to say happy birthday to my mom, Pat Prill. She is in Florida right now. And man, Mom, I wish you were here. And she is the best. She's one of my best friends. She's the most incredible mom in the entire world. And I wish I could be there for your birthday. This is also just kind of representative of our relationship, right? Here I am crying about something, and she is picking me up and making me feel better. And she has always done that for my entire life. She is the best mom ever. So happy birthday. And oh man, I miss you like crazy, and I love you so much. All right, I love all of you too that are watching, and we're gonna be back with another great show for you tomorrow starting at 7 a.m. And thank you so much to all of our guests too, Carrie Hogan, Lance Fry from Betteridge Jewelers. We also had Action Jackson Auto on the show, and of course the Eagle County Animal Shelter and Rocky Mountain Science Center. It was a great day. All right, we're going to see you tomorrow live at 7. Have a wonderful day out there. Stay nice and dry, and we'll see you in the morning.